Have you ever heard of Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead? Do you imagine a serious, somber mood? Are you scared of the Day of the Dead? Well, you might be surprised to learn that many people actually look forward to this colorful and vibrant festival. Dia de los Muertos is a celebration of life and death, a time to remember and honor loved ones who have passed on. It's a rich and fascinating part of Mexican culture that has captured the imaginations of people around the world. In this video, we'll take you behind the scenes of Dia de los Muertos and show you why it's not as scary as you might think. Welcome to Around the World in 365 Days, a channel dedicated to exploring the diverse and fascinating cultures of different countries around the globe. I am DKSOZONE. Join me on a journey of discovery as we delve into the food, music, art, and traditions of each country, and learn about the unique experiences that make each place special. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or simply curious about the world around you, this channel is for you. Each day, we'll explore a new country and highlight one interesting aspect of its culture, entertainment, food, or drink. From the vibrant festivals of Brazil to the intricate art of Japanese calligraphy, we'll take a deep dive into the rich and diverse traditions of each country. So come along with me on this exciting adventure, and let's discover the world together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's get started. Dia de los Muertos has its roots in ancient Aztec traditions that honored the dead. The Aztecs believed that the dead could return to the world of the living for a short time each year, and they celebrated this with feasting and offerings to the gods. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived in Mexico in the 16th century, they brought with them the Catholic holiday of All Souls' Day, which also honored the dead. Over time, the two traditions merged, and Dia de los Muertos emerged as a unique blend of indigenous and Catholic beliefs and practices. Today, Dia de los Muertos is celebrated throughout Mexico and in many parts of the world with large Mexican communities. The holiday has become a symbol of Mexican culture and identity, and many people look forward to the festivities each year. How do people celebrate Dia de los Muertos in the present? 1. Building altars, ofrendas. Building altars, or ofrendas, is one of the most important and symbolic traditions during Dia de los Muertos. Families create altars to honor their deceased loved ones and to welcome their spirits back to the world of the living for a short time. The altars are often decorated with vibrant colors, candles, marigold flowers, papel picado, cut paper banners, and photos of the deceased. They may also include items that were important to the deceased, such as favorite foods, drinks, and personal belongings. The altars are typically built in the homes of the families who are honoring their loved ones, but they may also be built in public spaces, such as cemeteries or community centers. Building an altar is a way for families to remember and connect with their deceased loved ones, and to show them that they are still loved and remembered. Each element of the altar has a special meaning. For example, the marigold flowers, known as cempasúchil in Spanish, are believed to guide the spirits of the dead to the altar. The candles represent the light that guides the spirits back to the world of the living. And the offerings of food and drink are meant to nourish the spirits during their journey. 2. Visiting cemeteries. Visiting cemeteries is another important tradition during Dia de los Muertos. Families often clean and decorate the graves of their loved ones, and may leave offerings of flowers, candles, and other items. The belief behind this tradition is that during Dia de los Muertos, the spirits of the deceased return to the world of the living to be with their loved ones. By visiting the cemetery and leaving offerings, families show their loved ones that they are still remembered and loved. In some parts of Mexico, families may spend the entire night in the cemetery, decorating the graves and telling stories about their loved ones. This is known as velation, and it is a way to connect with the spirits of the deceased and to honor their memories. Visiting cemeteries during Dia de los Muertos is a way for families to continue their connection with their loved ones who have passed away. It is a beautiful and meaningful tradition that helps to keep the memories of the deceased alive. 3. Dressing up. Dressing up, or wearing costumes and makeup, is another important tradition during Dia de los Muertos. People often paint their faces to resemble skulls, a tradition known as calavera makeup, and wear colorful costumes and accessories. The belief behind this tradition is that during Dia de los Muertos, the spirits of the deceased return to the world of the living to be with their loved ones. By dressing up in colorful and festive attire, people show that they are celebrating the lives of their loved ones, rather than mourning their deaths. The skull makeup is also meant to symbolize the cycle of life and death, and to remind people that death is a natural part of life. Some people also wear traditional Mexican clothing, such as embroidered dresses or ponchos, during Dia de los Muertos. The colors and patterns of these garments often have special meanings and significance. 4. Eating traditional foods. Eating traditional foods is a beloved tradition during Dia de los Muertos. Families often prepare and share special dishes that are associated with the holiday. One of the most popular foods during Dia de los Muertos is pan de muerto, a sweet bread that is often decorated with bone-shaped pieces of dough. This bread is meant to represent the bones of the deceased, and it is often placed on the altar as an offering. Tamales are also a popular food during Dia de los Muertos. These are savory, corn-based dishes that are often filled with meat or vegetables and wrapped in corn husks. They are a labor-intensive dish, and many families only make them for special occasions such as Dia de los Muertos. Mole is another traditional food that is often served during Dia de los Muertos. This is a rich, flavorful sauce made from a variety of ingredients such as chiles, chocolate, and spices. It is often served over chicken or other meats. Other traditional foods that may be served during Dia de los Muertos include atole, a sweet, corn-based drink, calabaza en dulce, sweetened squash, and churros, a fried pastry. Eating traditional foods during Dia de los Muertos is a way for families to honor and remember their loved ones who have passed away, and to celebrate their lives and legacies. It is a delicious and meaningful tradition that brings people together and creates a sense of community and connection. 5. Attending parades and festivals. Attending parades and festivals is another popular tradition during Dia de los Muertos. In some parts of Mexico and the United States, large-scale parades and festivals are held to celebrate the holiday. These events often feature colorful floats, live music and dancing, and elaborate costumes and makeup. People of all ages come out to participate in the festivities, and there is a sense of joy and excitement in the air. One of the most famous Dia de los Muertos parades is held in Mexico City, where thousands of people gather to watch the parade and participate in the celebrations. The parade features giant skeleton puppets, marching bands, and dancers in colorful costumes. In the United States, cities such as Los Angeles and San Francisco also hold Dia de los Muertos parades and festivals. These events often feature traditional Mexican music and food, as well as arts and crafts activities and cultural exhibits. Attending parades and festivals during Dia de los Muertos is a way for people to come together and celebrate the holiday in a communal setting. It is a vibrant and exciting tradition that showcases the beauty and richness of Mexican culture and traditions, and it has become increasingly popular around the world in recent years. Thanks for joining me on this journey to learn more about Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. As a bonus gift for those of you who watched until the end, I want to share some examples of movies that have featured Dia de los Muertos as a central theme or backdrop. One of the most famous movies is Pixar's Coco, which tells the story of a young boy named Miguel who dreams of becoming a musician, but his family has banned music for generations. The movie takes place during Dia de los Muertos and explores the importance of family, legacy, and remembering loved ones who have passed away. Another movie that features Dia de los Muertos is The Book of Life, an animated film that follows a young man named Manolo as he embarks on a journey through the land of the remembered and the land of the forgotten. The movie is a beautiful celebration of Mexican culture and traditions and features stunning visuals and music. Finally, Macario is a classic Mexican film that has become a staple of Dia de los Muertos celebrations. The movie tells the story of a poor woodcutter who is visited by the spirits of the dead during Dia de los Muertos and is offered a feast. However, he must resist eating the food until he has shared it with his family. These are just a few examples of the many movies that have featured Dia de los Muertos as a central theme or backdrop. I hope you enjoyed this bonus gift and learned something new about this beautiful holiday. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video as we continue to explore the diverse and fascinating cultures around the world. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. See you next time.